Hi, this is Lee Gardner. I'm competing a bit with the storm going on outside, but hopefully we'll be okay. So this is our week on pensions. So there's a variety of articles this week I'm going to be posting, and they really cover some of the key questions we get asked by clients when it comes to retirement planning. And today I'm going to talk about 5 things that you need to consider or think about as you're leading up to retirement. So within 5 years of you thinking about retiring. So number 1, first and foremost, you need to get yourself organised. So you need to identify all of the policies and all of the plans that you have. You need to work out when you're able to take benefits from those plans, when you're able to take income from the plans, and get it all together and work out exactly what you've got. All too often I see people that have got policies, they've got a bottom drawer full of paperwork that they haven't even opened some of the envelopes on, and don't really have a full handle on exactly what their net worth is as they're leading up to retirement. So this is crucial to get a handle on exactly what you have got. Number 2, utilising your tax allowances. So within the 5 years leading up to retirement, it's your last chance to really start to build some assets and really build your wealth. And utilising tax allowances that you have available is a fantastic way to do this. So looking at things like your ISA allowances and making sure you're sort of maxing out, moving money from accounts that may have tax implications into accounts that have sort of tax advantages is crucial. And in particular, your pension, looking to fully fund your pension and get maximum contributions into this as you lead up to retirement is an absolute must, and it really will benefit you in retirement when you look to then support yourself in the lifestyle that you need. Number 3, get yourself a state pension forecast. Log on to the official government site and basically find out what your predicted state pension is going to be. Most people underestimate the benefit and the importance of their state pension. This is a guaranteed index-linked income that's going to be paid for the rest of your life, and it forms a fundamental part of your retirement planning and your retirement planning strategy. So having an idea of what you're likely to get is really, really important. Number 4, this is really probably one of the most important ones of the list, and it's about having a think about what you want to do in your retirement. Life is not a rehearsal, so what you do in your retirement and how you live your retirement is really down to you. And making sure you have a handle on what your expenses are likely to be is really, really important. I talk to my clients about this idea of an active and a passive retirement. So an active retirement where maybe over the first 10, 15, 20 years you've got your health, you've got energy, you may want to travel, you maybe want to do a lot more stuff with your life in your retirement, compared to maybe the latter part of your retirement where maybe we become a bit more sedentary and maybe we're not going to travel as much, and therefore we may not need as much income. So structuring your income plans to support that is a crucial part of getting an idea about how you can utilise your assets in retirement. Finding an advisor that advocates or uses cash flow planning will really help with this, because they have the tools available to really paint the picture of what your money can do for you and how it will sustain you in your lifestyle. And finally, number 5, consider semi-retirement or a phased retirement approach. The idea or the thought for some clients of working for 40 years of your life and then completely stopping and doing nothing actually frightens some people to death, and they can't get their head around that concept of going into that phase, where other people, they jump into it and they have no problem at all. But consider a sort of phased or semi-retirement approach, and what that can do, it can help bring that retirement a little bit sooner or a little bit earlier. Maybe you do some contracting, maybe you work part-time, you do something you really love, and you're doing it not for the money, but just because it's something you really enjoy. So it keeps you out there, it keeps you active, it keeps you engaged, but it also will bring some income in, which will mean that the drag on your overall assets will be less whilst this sort of part-time or this phased part of your retirement comes in. So I have a lot of clients who really get on board with that, and then what they eventually do, they maybe go from 3 days down to 2 days and eventually phase into sort of full retirement. So it is something to consider. It doesn't have to be all or nothing. So this approach of phasing, it works for a lot of people. So in summary, there are 5 things there that if you get on top of all of those and start thinking about those as you lead up to retirement, not only will you have a lot of clarity about where you're heading and what you need to do, but it could also lead to you maybe bringing that retirement age a little bit closer and maybe stopping work a little bit sooner. All of the things we've just talked about in this video you could do yourself. There's lots of resource out there online. There are lots of places you can go to look at your plans and to do cash flow planning, to get spreadsheets. But do consider working with an advisor that's skilled in the retirement market, that uses cash flow planning. Would be a massive asset because they've got all the tools available and they can help you paint a picture, and they've done it numerous times for many clients, so they know the things that you're thinking, they know the concerns you have, the fears you have, and they will help provide you with the roadmap to you having a fantastic retirement and living the best life you can. As always, look after yourself, look after your money, because money matters.